Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So the last update about the upcoming episode of Unfortunate Love was how Lakshmi brings sweet for Rishi and Malishka after their marriage was already fixed. Then Malishka got angry that Lakshmi came back and Rishi begged Lakshmi not to leave him again. So let's continue from there. Lakshmi tells Rishi that she has come to tell him to leave the hope of her return. Rishi says, I was waiting for you, that you will come back to me. He asks that, why are you punishing me and for what sin? He says, I did wrong with you and I married you for betrayal. I have hurt you a lot, but I love you now and I cannot live without you. Lakshmi says to Rishi that life doesn't end if someone is not in your life. Rishi says it happens with me. If you are with me, then my life is set, else it will be ruined. He says, I have set the blanket, the vase, and your favorite curtains just like the way you like it. He says, I want you to be near my heart always, and he shows the paper flower that Lakshmi has given to him. Rishi says to Lakshmi that I have kept everything safely, whatever you have given to me, your memories, and says I will not live without you. Lakshmi says you have to live for your family and for Malishka. Rishi says I will live for you. Lakshmi says live for yourself, and Rishi looks on. Downstairs, Grandma says Lakshmi had come here to break our hopes because she will not come back, and she thinks if Lakshmi did right to come here and break their hopes. Ayush and Virendra comes there. Ayush says, I thought that Lakshmi is returning to stay here, but she said that she returned so that she doesn't return. Virendra says we have to stop Lakshmi anyhow, and he asks if they have any idea. Lakshmi asks Rishi to forget her and think that she has never come into his life ever. Rishi says humans can forget to take breath and they can forget their heartbeat, but my life is nothing without you. He says life is not just to spend it, and says I will die without you, and he requests Lakshmi to come back to him. Lakshmi says, I am not with you and I am not in your life, and she asks him to love someone else. Shalu tells Bani that their sister has decided not to return to the Obre house. Bani says our sister should confess her love to Rishi. Rishi cries and he asks Lakshmi to accept once what is in her heart and says, I know that you love me a lot. Just say it once. He says, I want you, but if you accept your love for me, then it will be my memories and happiness for me. Then I don't need anything else after that. Rishi cried and Lakshmi cries too, and Rishi asks her to accept once that she loves him and says, I want you to say I love you, Rishi. Malishka is furious and she says, why is Lakshmi taking so much time with Rishi in the room? She says she just needs 1 minute to feed sweet to Rishi, and Grandma asks me not to doubt them. Karishma says, I don't know why Mom orders us to allow Lakshmi to go to Rishi in the room, and Virendra and Ayush too. She says Ayush is Lakshmi's puppet. Malishka asks Karishma to think of how to throw Lakshmi out of the house forever and says if Lakshmi stays with Rishi, then she will become your daughter-in-law again, and then I will not have anything than to die. Neelam asks Malishka to stop talking negative, and she asks her to learn from Lakshmi how to stay positive. Karishma asks Malishka to go and throw Lakshmi out from that room because it is her room, and Malishka goes. Virendra asks Grandma to face Neelam and stop Lakshmi from going back after feeding sweet to Rishi, and Grandma says we have to fight among ourselves. Virendra says to Grandma that I wish Neelam would have realized Lakshmi's goodness. Ayush says Malishka would do drama and she is over dramatic. He says if we convince Neelam, then Malishka will be controlled. Malishka says Grandma should do puja if she wants, and she also says that Lakshmi is their daughter-in-law. She says Lakshmi also went to Rishi and got stuck with him, but now I will throw her out, far away from Rishi. Rishi tells Lakshmi that he will never ask her to confess her love again, and he will marry Malishka happily. He says, I want to listen to your love confession because I don't want your love to be incomplete, and I will get a reason to live. He asks Lakshmi to say it that she loves him. Lakshmi says everyone will fall in love with you because you are such a person, but you need to go to Malishka. Rishi asks Lakshmi to say I love you, Rishi, and says I just want to hear it from you, and I know that you love me a lot, but you are not saying it, and he asks her to say it today. Lakshmi gets emotional and says I always. Rishi asks always. Lakshmi is about to say it, but she stops seeing Malishka at the door. Neelam tells Karishma that they should make sure that nobody supports Lakshmi in this house. She says some people just take Lakshmi's name always. Karishma says we should stop Mom. Grandma asks that where is Lakshmi? She asks if she is still with Rishi. She asks that where is Malishka, and Karishma says that Malishka went to call Lakshmi. Grandma says to Karishma that I asked you all to leave Rishi and Lakshmi alone for some time. Neelam says that just like you are worried for your daughter Lakshmi, then I am worried for my son too. Grandma says both of them are my children. Neelam says it doesn't look like it and says Lakshmi is inauspicious. Grandma says to Neelam that Lakshmi is not inauspicious. Neelam asks Grandma not to favor Lakshmi and says when the matter is about my son's life and happiness, then I will not keep quiet. Grandma says I am happy that you care for your son's life, but before that, you should know where your son's happiness lies, and it is with Lakshmi. Neelam says to Grandma that she is Rishi's mother and she knows that his happiness is with Malishka. Shalu calls Ayush and asks if everything is fine. Ayush says yes and says I will call you later. Shalu tells Bani that she calls Ayush, but why did he not speak to her? Malishka tells Lakshmi that she has seen everything and she has understood her motive also, so she should not pretend. Malishka says to Lakshmi that you made the sweet fall down, then what are you doing here? Rishi picked the sweet box from the floor. Malishka asks if Lakshmi had come to make Rishi eat sweet or to trap him again. Rishi asks Malishka to behave. Malishka says she is behaving well and she asks Rishi to ask Lakshmi to leave. Malishka says to Lakshmi that you said that you are happy and you want to make Rishi eat sweet. She asks, didn't you say that you are happy that we are going to marry and you wanted us to stay happy? Lakshmi says she wants them to be happy. Malishka says we should be happy and she thanks Lakshmi for the sweet and she hugs Rishi and says we will be happy together always. Malishka is going out of the room and she asks Lakshmi to come. Rishi gets upset with Lakshmi because she did not confess her love for him. Malishka asks Lakshmi to come and she smiles and Lakshmi goes out of the room. Rishi thinks that Lakshmi was about to confess her love for him, but now she is going without saying it. Malishka thinks that she did it and she sent Lakshmi out of the room without making Rishi get angry. She thinks that I have to smartly move and take Lakshmi out from Rishi's clutches. Downstairs, Neelam asks Virendra not to say anything this time and says the matter is about her son. Lakshmi comes downstairs and she touches Grandma and Virendra's feet. She is about to go, but Neelam comes on her way and stops her from leaving. Rishi comes downstairs and he wondered what his mom is up to this time. Okay, so I'm getting requests to make more of upcoming episodes, so I'll be doing that definitely. But before that, I'll give you guys what is going on currently on ZTV. That is the latest episode, which is what happened between Vikrant and Lakshmi currently. You know that I already updated you guys about what happened, how Vikrant later came back and kidnapped Lakshmi and tried to forcefully marry her after he kidnapped Ayush and Shalu as well. So will Lakshmi later get married to Vikrant? Then you will see it in that update, which I'll be updating maybe after this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.